Many ages ago, a great evil rose to threaten the fledgling kingdoms of men, until it was forced back down into the darkness by a group of legendary heroes. Now, centuries later, these mighty heroes sleep beneath the earth, entombed and forgotten, in the realm of the Cryptmaster.
Hello, can you hear me? Good. I'm calling to you from beyond the veil that separates the living and the dead. You're on the dead side. Now, how are you feeling? Oh, good. That's nice. Is there anything I can do to make you even more comfortable? Actually, I withdraw the question. I don't care. Now, move toward the light. Welcome to my crypt, or should I say, your crypt. Why don't you take a look around? Ooh, these names look a little familiar, don't they? Let's get those rotten old brains of yours working. Why don't you try reading out the names on those pillars? Joro the warrior, that's you. Deadly sin, thief and assassin. As the melodious, renowned bard. Nyx, the sea witch, there you are. And now you have your names again. Let's move along. These chests contain objects I've long since forgotten. I expect you have too. But maybe, if we can remember what they were called, it will help to restore your memories of life. Now, Joro, I think this is something you used in your days as a warrior. Tell me what I should do to it to find out what it is. It's like a big metal shell, slightly larger than a human head. What should we do with it? I think I've worn one of these many years ago. You put it on your head. What shall I do now? A helmet! Yes, Joro, this is your old helmet. Now let's move along through that door. You did like to hit the things, didn't you, Jaro? Oh, I rather thought you'd sound better than that, Maz. I suppose you haven't used your vocal cords in a while. Oh, look, more of your old junk. Oh, look, it's a thing. What now? It's sort of rectangular, something you can hold in your hands. What should we do now? I remember when I was alive, I owned thousands of these. They covered the walls of my little study. What should we do now? Ooh, it has that lovely old paper smell. Do you know what I mean? Now what? The book? Yes, that's exactly what it is. Ooh, this little fellow looks strangely familiar. What shall I do with it? It looks like a ball of fur with a string attached. Now what? There are a lot of these around down here. I just shoo them away usually. What now? A rat. Yes, that's what it's called. It's coming back to you, Sin, isn't it? All those knives in the dark. Oh, look, a toad man. Let's see if you remember how to fight. head is the Eye Stone, an ancient sentinel designed to imprison the restless dead. To pass beneath his perilous gaze, you may need to retrieve my Soul Stone. Oh, this is a big one. What are we going to do with it? It's a large, flat piece of metal in a sort of oval shape. What will we do with it? I don't think I ever needed one of these. I don't think I was a great fighter when I was alive. What will we do with it? Smooth and very hard. What will we do with it? Yes, a lovely big shield, just like yours, Joro. Well, Nix, that was splendid.
Hold, travelers, no dead may pass. Are you dead? Then you may not pass.
Well, I don't like to say I told you so, but I told you so. You need to get my Soul Stone before you can pass here. It's long and thin, sort of fluffy at one end, nasty at the other. There is a painful memory associated with one of these. I think I once got one stuck in me. Ow. It's pointy. Ah, yes, an arrow. Something impressive here. Now what? It's long and kind of cross-shaped. What should we do now? I think I've seen a lot of these. I never liked them much. What shall I do now? It's hard and, it's rather sharp. What now? Yes, a sword. Ha ha, lovely. I think that's Edgar over there to the right. Don't tell her I'm here. We don't get along. What's this flimsy thing? What shall I do with it? It's a thin sheet of paper, covered on one side with little drawings and snippets of writing. What now? I'm sure I've looked at one of these before, but not for some time. They were useful when traveling, I think. What now? What are you talking about? What should we do with it? Aha! Yes, a map.
Welcome, travelers. Approach, approach. Welcome, friends, to the altar of purity. Leave your troubles behind and step for a moment into the bliss of my ardent but entirely platonic embrace. Soothe yourselves in the... oh, wait. This isn't right. You're not even alive, are you? I don't mean to be rude, but this altar is dedicated to Shalia, the goddess of life, which means it's for the living only. So, don't come any closer, please. Thank you.
She's right that a healing altar like this won't ordinarily work for you. But perhaps if you were to desecrate it somehow, what will you do? A good idea. Smash, smash, smash.
In the name of all that is pure and peaceful, I'll rip your bony heads off!
Yes, feel your power grow. You should desecrate these altars wherever you find them to restore your strength. Source of my dark power. Isn't it lovely? Or would you like to touch it? Good, because you're going to. You see, if we're going to the surface, which we are, I'll need you to carry this for me, because I don't have a physical body. You didn't think I wanted you for your brains, did you? Now, will you pick it up? Splendid! Now we are bound together for all eternity. Or until you die again, whichever comes first. Now, the Soul Stone needs souls to feed it. Outside of my crypt, we'll need to keep it charged with the vitality of living creatures to sustain ourselves. Why don't you look on the walls and see if you can scrape up any bugs to start us off?
Hold, travelers, no dead may pass. Are you dead? You could be lying to me. If you are really alive, then tell me, what was the last piece of fruit you ate? A nice crisp apple, eh? But I have one more question. If you are truly a living person, this should be an easy one. Tell me, how would you describe the sun? Yes, in fact, it's very bright indeed. That's why you shouldn't look directly at it without protective eyewear. You are indeed one of the living. You may pass.
Stupid eye stone. It thinks it's so clever. Shaken the worms out of your old carcasses, the real fun can begin. You see, the Soul Stone has been growing in power lately. That's how I was able to resurrect the four of you. And not only that, but it seems to be drawn to the surface. You'd like to go to the surface, wouldn't you? Well, you're very lucky I chose you to accompany me. We've been kept in the dark for a very long time. Whatever is up there now has forgotten us entirely. I've heard rumors of a thriving city far above our heads, full of delicious life, ripe for the attention of a seasoned necromancer. What's the first thing you're going to do when we get there? Oh, you're so predictable. Look, I wrote down the answer I knew you were going to give. Now, the higher we get, the more your memories will begin to return. As well as remembering useful things you can do, you'll also begin to remember people and scenes from those distant days when you were alive and didn't look like table scraps. That will be fun, won't it? Ooh, we're almost there. We seem to be approaching the bone houses. I've heard of this place. Not as select as my crypt, you know. Paupers' graves. Just a mess of old bones. and rats.